Devoted wife, loving mother, best-selling author, and powerful preacher. But Danielle didn't always have an easy journey. Did you know Danielle went from the porn industry all the way to the pulpit? This is Revealed, the story of Danielle Williams McCord. Born February 25th in Los Angeles, California, Danielle grew up in a dysfunctional household. Danielle was molested at the tender age of 8, and at the age of 10, her father tried to kill her.
He instilled that fear. If you tell, this is what's going to happen to you. And he would hit me. He was physically abuse me. I was scared of him, and then I was like, well, if I tell, maybe I'll get in trouble. So I didn't say anything.
Life didn't seem to get any better for Danielle. By the age of 12, she was raped by a neighbor, and by the age of 13, she was pregnant by a pimp. At the age of 14, Danielle ran away from home and started stripping. After having enough of that lifestyle, Danielle moved in with her grandparents. Her grandparents were adamant about Danielle attending church.
And I said, you know what, I don't want to do this. I went and lived in Compton with my grandparents, and they put me in church, and I was like, you gonna stay here. If you're gonna live with us, you're gonna go to church. And I felt like I was there every day. So if I was gonna be there as much, I wanted to get involved in something that I enjoyed. And at that time, I used to love to sing in the choir.
As Danielle joined the choir at church, one of the choir members introduced her to prostitution, drugs, and alcohol.
While I was in that choir, my choir member from that church introduced me to prostitution.
Wow.
Yes, not only did she introduce me to prostitution, but drugs and alcohol followed. And then at 18 years old, I found myself in the porn industry.
At the age of 18, Danielle got into the porn industry.
I saw the porn industry as an opportunity to get more money on top of the money that I was already making as a stripper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So one day I rode to the valley with a young lady that was in the industry. When I rode with her to the valley, we put up to a nice house, nice big beautiful house, and I was like, oh, okay. So we walked in and I hear her screaming and moaning and crying and slapping and all kinds of stuff, and I'm like, where are we at? And she was like, oh, this is the set, I just had to come pick up my check. So I said, okay. So I walk in, and it was an orgy scene. It was like 10 people there doing a scene together, and I met Pinky. And me and Pinky began to talk, and we began to exchange numbers, and she was very cool. And we talked, and I met an agent that was there, and the agent, for some reason, she was like, oh my God, I have to work with you. Just, you know what I'm saying, just get into it. And then the rest was history.
Wait, so you mean to tell me that the porn industry has agents?
You have to have an agent.
Although Danielle started to live a luxurious lifestyle, this lifestyle came with a price. Danielle was flown to New York by a client, locked in a basement, beaten, raped, and tortured.
But while I was locked up in that basement, and that man was from the island, and he chanted voodoo over me, and he tortured me day after day. And at 19 years old, I knew that I was going to die. No friends, no family in New York, just me and this man. But because I was a hypocrite Christian.
Danielle's plea with God gave her a new start. Danielle began to share her testimony and was called to evangelize.
And he's going to come and see about you. You can't go. Y'all join me at this altar. Because what is preaching and praising if ain't nobody gonna get no breakthrough? I know we gotta wrap it up because I'm excited about tonight. I'm excited about the woman of God, and we already started late, so I'm not gonna take long in this. No, come on. I believe in real healing and deliverance. I believe in healing and deliverance. That's what I was birthed out of. Ain't no, see, that's why we not changed, because we come and we shout, we feel good, but we leave the same way. How many people want to leave change? I'm not leaving this conference until I get everything that God has for me. I'm not leaving this conference until I get everything that God has for me. My healing, my deliverance, my breakthrough, my peace, my mind, my salvation. Come on, somebody. Lift your hands.
As she set out on her ministry journey, Danielle became romantically involved with a mega pastor, and before she knew it, she was pregnant. The mega pastor encouraged Danielle to get an abortion. Danielle was shocked and numb that a preacher she admired and had feelings for told her to abort their unborn child. Danielle was against having an abortion, but before she knew it, she had a miscarriage. Danielle continued in ministry and eventually met the man of her dreams and got married. Danielle struggled to have a child with her husband, but God proved himself yet again to be a promise keeper.
Alright, so I missed my period June 2nd. I've been real nauseous. My breast hurt really bad. I've been peeing every 5 minutes. A little bit of cramping. So I got this. And I got this. So I'm about to see what's going on. I'm gonna take these and then I'm gonna be right back. We're gonna figure out what's going on. We're about to find out together. The evidence of my life. Oh, let's see.
After a rough delivery, Danielle gave birth to a healthy baby boy. Danielle has since gone on to write 2 best-selling books, has many successful women conferences, and is now preaching the gospel all over the world.
Satan, the Lord rebuke you. Satan, the blood of Jesus is against you. Take your hand off the people of God. I command you to take your hands off their finances. Take your hands off their family. Take your hands off their marriage. Take your hands off their job. Take your hands off their bodies. In the name of Jesus.
Danielle proves that your past doesn't have to define who you are.